Hey, Audacious Beast, welcome back to my channel. My name is Scottyallenday. I discuss topics about the past, present, future, and unknown. I'm broadcasting on my big old bus again today. So we're going to talk a little bit about my biggest regrets in life. Later on, when my channel gets to about probably 100,000. But I'm going to probably end up taking, hopefully, a much needed break at that time. If not, I'll wait until it goes even further. During that period of time, I will be discussing a lot of things about my life. A lot of things about my life and how my life has gone. Up until the point of, well, where I'm at. I'm also going to keep track of my progress as I keep going. I'm going to also keep notes about how I got there, how I got to the next step, how I got to the next level. So right now, I'm saying my channel is doing fairly well. There's just a little bit more that I should be doing, but I'm not doing it. But, like I said in prior videos, I am in the pipe dream stage. I'm figuring out how I could get all this done. So my biggest regrets in life. My number one biggest regret was I used to travel with the music circuit. I traveled the music circuit back in the 80s. I was also a carny at that time. Traveled the music circuit. In the music circuit, I was a rigger. A rigger is the guy that has the paddle that goes up on, that has a piece of wood underneath your butt. And you're attached by a chain, and you're flying through the rafters, hooking up all the ropes for the big concerts that are going to go on probably about 500 feet below you. Yeah, I was pretty crazy about it back then. That's another story, a little bit further down the road. But my biggest regret in life, and another story is also spawned off of this too. I have it written down on my tablet. My biggest regret is not staying with the music industry. I was good at what I did. I learned, I led, I became a leader, and I knew what I was doing. I had a purpose in life. And, you know, after one little event happened, and then I was hitchhiking on the way back up, and I was going to go join with another concert, to continue, a wisecracking truck driver told me, well, you need to do something better with your life, or you ain't gonna make it in this world. The biggest regret in life was not listening to that person. My biggest regret in life was listening to somebody else's advice. And that kind of screwed up my life. I lost that one. So, before that, in between that, I joined the Job Corps and I learned electronics assembly, which flopped. I learned accounting and bookkeeping, which flopped. Had nothing to do with me going to college. I had to go to college just to be able to do accounting and bookkeeping. But I always went back to the music industry, and the music industry embraced me. I also went to college, and I studied architecture. I wanted to be an engineer. I said, you know what? That's going to work really, really well. I love to draw, and I love to design things, and I love to build things. Okay, let's go that way. Went to community college for a little bit, had a couple of grants that was offered to me down in Beaumont, Texas. Jumped in my car, went down to establish some residency, and everything started to fall apart. I got a hold of the admissions office down there in Beaumont, and they said, you never applied for us. I said, yeah, I did. They said, one of your admissions leaders, and I'm not going to name names, told me, well, come down and we'll establish a residency, and then we'll get you in here with these grants. She said, got a number? I said, yeah, I got a number. Yeah, I was a number on campus. Yeah, they got a hold of the guy. Yeah, they listened to the voicemail recordings. And yeah, they fired the guy, giving false promises. So I got screwed. So I looked for work in Texas, and I ended up working for a pyramid scheme, selling perfume. Now you imagine a 6'6" tall man, skinny, I was very skinny back then, selling perfume. Had some savings, kept trying to go. They said, oh, you can own your own business, and then all of a sudden you're going to become a distribution center, and then you can become a big owner or a big DC or whatever you want to call it. Well, I ended up putting my money back in there and buying my own merch so that I could be able to sell it cheaper. After that, I went and joined the carnival and the circus, and traveled that route for about 6 to 7 months. I went to the Bahamas. That was a lot of fun. It's probably one of the best vacation destinations to go. And I've learned a lot. When I worked for the circus, I did rigging again. I got peed on by tigers. Don't smell good at all. It just like cat urine, it stays with you. So I should have stuck with that, because they wanted me to start learning some stuff to go and be a part of the act, the strongman act or acrobats, and they were starting to teach me. And I was also interested in clown college. Somebody there said, oh, you will make a good clown. No, you don't want to, you should, circus life isn't for you. Guess what? I left. And then once I hitchhiked back to Boston, I was sitting there thinking about it, and the trucker said, well, you need to do something about your life. You're ruining your life. Again, different trucker, same words. I said, oh, wow. I got the same words from a different trucker. The thing was, the truck on it said Covenant Transport. The more I think about it when I'm a little older, yep, that's exactly what it was all about. So the regrets of my life led me to becoming a bus driver. I drove from Boston for about 7 years, and then I came out to the Northwest and started driving public transportation. Did 17 years of hell. Nobody should ever be a bus driver. It's a dead end, and when they decide to fire you, that's it. You dug yourself, you may be doing fairly well, and once they say, oh, guess what, you're gone, you're done. You're absolutely done. Why? Because they pay you $35 an hour, and when you go back out and you're looking for another job, it's $21 an hour. They don't pay anything, even with a commercial driver's license. And you can't even smoke the good stuff. That's the big thing. So my biggest regret in life was not listening to somebody. When I was a teenager, I didn't listen to anybody. But my biggest regret in life was not following the path that I wanted and not chasing my dreams. And that's going to end right now. I'm going to chase my dreams. I've always wanted to entertain. When I've been backstage at multiple music concerts and help with the equipment and sit there and just play around on a guitar, and a guitarist or a bassist would walk up and say, hey, want to learn how to play that? And I'd say, oh yeah. Well, the stuff is going to head overseas, And, well, I didn't have a passport. There's no way I could go overseas. I didn't have papers. Besides, I was a runaway at that time. So I couldn't go anywhere. But what do you guys think? Do you have any big regrets in life? Have you ever followed the wrong path? Have you ever thought that you couldn't do something? Let me know in the comment section below. I just told you mine. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Tell your friends, your colleagues. I'd be really appreciative if I could be able to get this channel to grow. Kind of prove something to myself. Possibly the world. I don't know where this is going to go. So, until next time, be safe out there. Keep on rocking.